What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. And yeah, listen, we got some things to talk about. First off, you guys know the Super Bowl happened. I'm a little bit late on this video, but bear with me. Been busy with work and just work, pretty much that. But the Super Bowl went very well for Bad Bunny fans. Honestly, that was the best halftime performance we've ever seen, and I definitely think he beat out Michael Jackson. And a lot of people have been talking about Kendrick Lamar's performance and Bad Bunny's performance. Both performances were very well and very impactful, and definitely, you know, put out some hard statements and hard conversations we needed to have out there. But yeah, also allowed us to enjoy the vibe and you know, feel like we could all come together as one. Like Bad Bunny said, love is more powerful than hate. So, you know, don't hate, appreciate every single day. Appreciate everybody that's around you, because let's be realistic, if you didn't see old Jimmy down the road, would you ever feel, you know, complete in life? Because you never know. Maybe if you've seen him, right, he could be the you know, inspiration to your day. Like, oh, okay, Jimmy's up working out the house, you know, he's working out on the treadmill or something, or he's working in his gym. Let me do something, let me get up, that's motivation right there, you know what I mean? So honestly, this what I was talking about at the beginning of the year as my New Year's resolution, is to spread more love and positivity throughout, you know, everything. Yeah, you know, that's just all we need to do right now. As the way the economy is going, the way everything is right now, we need to all spread love, spread positivity, and just keep each other, you know, in check. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you could be a little bit too crazy, so let's all just be like, hey, you know, respectfully, I think we should just, you know, dial it back, you know. But besides the halftime performance being one of the best of all time, we also had two appearances who were performing as well, which is Lady Gaga, which is like the biggest whoa. Because we didn't even, you know, think that he was gonna have anybody else performing, and we had Ricky Martin there.
Quieren quitarme el río y también la playa, quieren el barrio mío y que abuelita se vaya. No, no, suelte la bandera ni olvide el Lelolai, que no quiero que hagan contigo lo que le pasó a Hawái.
Yo, I could not tell you how like geeked I was when I saw Ricky Martin, because at first I thought it was J Balvin, because when they panned it, he kind of looked like J Balvin a little bit. But then I heard his voice and I got a better like look, and I was like, oh, that's Ricky Martin. Oh shit, that's Ricky Martin. That's crazy. Like I was geeked. But besides the halftime performance though being the best one of all time, the Patriots and the Seahawks game, yeah, that was kind of mid. I'm not gonna hold you. Everybody always says baseball is boring. Yeah, Super Bowl this year was very boring. Like, the World Series was better than that. There was more like hype to it, and also it was more of like an actual game, two teams going back and forth. And it kind of was like it was like last year with the Eagles, that they completely blew out the Chiefs. So yeah, I don't know what was going on, but Drake May and the Patriots. Drake May later on, you know, he said that he knows what he did wrong, and he definitely wants to go back to the Super Bowl again. But I think if they go back to the Super Bowl again, though, they need to utilize their wide receivers more. They were just running the ball. Drake May was barely able to pass.
8:50 to go. Trying to step up and shoot one downfield. It's intercepted. Ravion Henderson checks in as the back, helps protect. May has to escape, and he cannot. Seahawks bringing heat. Three rushers, Witherspoon. May just gets rid of it. 3rd and 15. Pressure comes from deep that side, and it gets there in the
inside this building, and you can feel it.
Here is May again. Pressure back to him, and he's brought down.
But that offensive line needs to definitely double up, though. They need to get better, because they allowed too many pass rushers to get in. They allowed too many defensive linemen from the Seahawks to get in there. But another thing though, I am very happy at the fact that Leonard Williams got a ring. If you don't know who Leonard Williams is, Leonard Williams was the former captain and defensive lineman for the New York Giants. I am happy that he got a ring, and honestly, I was rooting for the Seahawks to win. But again, though, I'm a Giants fan, so I really didn't care. And I know I'm wearing a Bills hoodie and all that. Yeah, I have officially, stepped away from the Bills. I do not care about the Bills. The Bills, they may be the real New York team, but at the same time, though, I need to stick true to my roots, and my roots are the New York Giants, the New York Football Giants. Even though they play in Jersey, the New York Football Giants. So yeah, that's that. And also we have extra news NBA wise. What's going on? There's some smoke in the air or something, because there was a big fight between Charlotte and I believe the Pistons the other night that had 4 players ejected, including Miles Bridges from the Charlotte Hornets and Isaiah Stewart from the Detroit Pistons.
It's not a problem for a good defensive team. And Duran is fouled, and oh my goodness. And Mooses upset. Oh my goodness, now Miles and Duran and Beef Stew. This is out of control. Oh wow.
First off, Isaiah Stewart sees a fight, he turns into the MMA fighter of the NBA. I don't know what the hell he thinks he's in. I don't know what sport he thinks he's in, but he starts going off. I don't know why. He just wants to fight everybody. So, buddy, I think you got the wrong sport. I think you might fit well in UFC or boxing. So, yeah. But besides all that, though, but with all that being said, though, that's all the info we got for the week. And yeah, I just felt like throwing out a little video just to explain or give you guys my opinion on the Super Bowl and all that. I was talking about the Super Bowl, and yeah, told you guys I didn't know who I was rooting for. And yeah, I was rooting for the Patriots. I put that in the video. I was rooting for the Patriots, and I know I said I was rooting for the Seahawks, but let me explain why. So I was on Instagram the other day, Saturday, and I stumbled upon a video that I completely forgot about. I think it was week 12, I think it was, whenever the Giants played against the Patriots. Yeah, I forgot that the Patriots tried to kill, Jackson Dart, and they also tried to kill the other wide receiver and the running backs and even the special teams players. So yeah, after I saw that, I was like, yeah, no, I forgot. They came from Boston. I don't even like Boston. So like, yeah, I don't like Boston at all. But I will say though, at first I was going for the Patriots. Then after that's when I switched up, and the rest of the game I was just more for the Seahawks to win. But like I said though, I really didn't care who won, win or lose. It's not the Giants, and maybe next year the Giants may have a 2026 run. So hoping that can happen, hoping for the best. But yeah, with all that being said though, hope you guys have an amazing day. Hope you guys have an amazing night, evening, whenever you're watching this. Hope you have an amazing time watching this. Yeah, let us know. Well, let us know. I don't even know who us. Yeah, let me and my partner here know. Me and Casper. You know what I mean. But let me know down below, who do you guys think is gonna be the next Super Bowl halftime performance? I think next year they might bring out. Let me see. Who could I think of that is like popping right now? I think Cardi B, low key. I don't know. I feel like Cardi B. That may be like way out there on a limb, but I don't know. But yeah, we see. Comment down below though. Who do you think is gonna be the halftime performance of Super Bowl 2026, 2027? Yeah. And also, a quick little thing, actually, real quick. They put this logo for the Super Bowl next year, and you guys see it's got a little wave and all that. It's got red and blue. A lot of people have been speculating that it's the Dolphins against the 49ers, considering that the NFL is scripted, and I believe it's scripted because. Let me show you real quick. So this picture right here shows that the playoff teams, like all the teams in the playoffs, right? But you have in the front, all the way to the front, the Seahawks, which is Sam Darnold, and you have Drake May with the Patriots. They're both up front, showing that they are both going to be in the Super Bowl. And then you kind of get closer, you see Sam Darnold walking. I don't know. I may be, I don't want to be filling up the air with conspiracy theories or anything like that, but it just looked a little weird. But yeah, with all that being said though, hope you guys have an amazing day, and yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Later. Damn.